Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Happy Tuesday everyone. You made it past Monday. Here we are. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at whether this debate is actually going to happen, if there's going to be more than one debate. Every time I look at the latest news feed about is this ABC debate going to happen, it changes. It's like 1 minute it's yes, 1 minute it's no. I saw about maybe like an hour ago from when I'm taping this, it said that Trump said yes this time again, but he had said yes, but then he had said no. So I thought, let's take a look. If you haven't already, please hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji. It helps my algorithm. You have nothing to lose. Just a heads up, everybody, if you were interested in membership or the Starseed course, the Starseed course is going away October 1st. So if you want to take that course, and it's going away forever because I'm turning it into a book. And this Friday, oh, so excited. I am meeting with somebody to make an Oracle card set to go with the book that, you know, they'll help me with the graphics and the printing and all of that. So really excited, lots of good opportunities. So that's at the Awaken Your Mind and Above level, $9.99 a month. It's not that much. And you can take the entire course. And if you do want a reading, I have a couple of openings left in September and only like a few left open for the rest of the year, DianeAquarius.com. And I have to say, I'm really pleasantly surprised at how many of you are following my weekly spiritual podcast that I've been putting out. There's like over 1,000 of you. Thank you. And even the people that are reading my blog. So this week, the blog and the podcast was all about spiritual awakenings. So, you know, check it out. And I have to show you this new bag that I got. So for those of you that know me, you know I love Halloween. I literally live in Salem. So I got this bag. I'm like treating it like a baby right now. I'm keeping it in its little case here. Look at this. Isn't this fantastic? And it has a handle inside, you know, so it's longer so you can put it on your shoulder. And it's vegan, you know, so cruelty free. You can get it on Amazon. So I know some of you guys will ask me where you get it from, and it's on Amazon. For the 3-card pull at the end, this is a deck that is new to me. So maybe new to some of you too. What's in your stars? This is a really great deck that I've seen other YouTubers use. So we're gonna do the 3-card pull on that. And the pick a pile this week is going to be for September. What does, you know, September hold in store for you? And members, we are officially starting the Law of One 7-day meditation challenge. It's for all levels of membership, even the $1.99 level, because I want everybody to experience that unity and oneness that the Ra brings to us. So let's take a look at this, my friends. Is this whole debate going to happen with Trump and Kamala Harris? Because I loved her, first of all, I loved her point that she wants the mics on because she believes he can't act presidential for 90 minutes. Now, why is he debating that? He wants to be a president for 4 years, not just 90 minutes, right? So I think, and here's the thing, I don't think we ever muted them before. So why not just go back to how things used to be? I agree with her entirely. And so the last thing I read, he did say yes, he was going to do it, but then we know that he keeps changing his mind and he's upset with ABC. And I think she brings up a great point. Why can't he act presidential for 90 minutes? Can he stop speaking to allow her to speak? You know, have a normal debate, right? I mean, that's how it's supposed to work. One person speaks and then the other person speaks, right? That's how conversations work. I also want to mention, talk about conversations working. I'm going to have Adam, the astrologer, come on Monday live at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Just heads up. So let's see, is this actually going to happen? You know, and what is Trump thinking? What is he thinking? What is he thinking? What's going to happen? Is he really doing it? I mean, it's going to make him look really bad if he doesn't show up, right? Just because he can't deal with microphones. So will he actually show up ready to go on September 10th? Okay, interesting. So for those of you that don't know me and know how I read, the first card is my significator, the second is the obstacle or challenge, and then the other cards are the outcome cards. And you know that I have said when 45 is at his best, he does have the King of Wands energy. The King of Wands in tarot is an entrepreneur. It's a businessman. Now, the way that I think that this is going to affect the debate, this would be the one king that probably wouldn't shut up, right? Because the King of Wands is fiery and passionate. Maybe a little too much energy for a debate. Let's see. Obstacle. This is going to be Kamala. Queen of Swords. Here she is. Somebody who, first of all, holding the sword of justice, right? The sword of justice. It's fair, it's balanced, it's moral, it's ethical, it sees both sides of the issue. And swords and tarot have to deal with the spoken and written, for that matter, word. It has to do with speaking. And that's going to be his obstacle. Her and speaking. So her speaking and him not being able to speak while she's speaking. So it's going to be an issue. Interesting that we get the Four of Swords. I'm going to go out. This is an outcome card. So bear with me for a second. Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Tower, bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. So let's dissect this. Okay, so Four of Swords, pulling back, withdrawing, retreating. That's why I said, I know right now, the last thing I read, he said yes. This is saying, wait, pulling back. So I wonder, because this can also be a card of sickness, if he's going to say on that day, I don't feel well. Or if the debate goes badly, he'll say, I was sick, I wasn't well. There's an unwellness about this, okay? And it's in the outcome position. Two of Pentacles. First of all, Pentacles are about being grounded, right? They're the part of the earth element. And it's a two. So trying to make a decision. I mean, he's literally juggling, like, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? And the people around him are probably doing the same thing. His advisors, other Republicans, they're probably saying, gosh, if we let him do it, then this happens. If we don't have him do it, then it's going to look bad. So everything is up in the air that actually leads to a Tower moment for him. And we know it's talking about him because it's the King of Wands. And so it's almost like he starts off as his best self. That part of him that is like the good businessman. When I say good, it's relevant. A businessman. That part of him that has like that fire, that energy, that likes being an entrepreneur, that likes building businesses, that sort of thing. It's like he starts off with that energy, but then things just start to happen. And, the thing with the Tower is if it was built on a good, strong base, these people wouldn't be leaping to their death when the electricity came in. And he is just, here's the Eight of Wands, going to feel like everything is coming at him. So I'm wondering if this is like the questions. Like he's feeling like he's getting assaulted by the questions, like they're coming one after the other. And it's just not going to be pretty. So it looks like he probably will turn up, but if he does, it's not going to be good for him. It's going to be disastrous. But honestly, where he can't bite his tongue, I mean, what do you do in that situation? I mean, a president has to speak to the people, right? I mean, this is how people make up their minds who they vote for. They listen to the candidates speak, right? This is how we've always done things. So let's see if there'll be any more debates between the two of them, between Kamala and Trump. Let's see. Oh, and I'm glad so many of you liked that video that I put out about Bill Clinton. I think he gave a great speech. If you haven't seen it, you might want to watch it because there was a lot of information in there, a lot of things that you needed to read between the lines. I thought he gave a very insightful speech. So more debates between the two of them. Will there be more debates? I mean, they certainly have time, right? We have several weeks left. Okay. Lover's card. All right. I mean, this would actually imply yes. Here's two people coming together. Okay. But the obstacle, a fertile new beginning, Ace of Wands. So this is going to have a hard time getting traction. And what's interesting is, the Lovers also has like a lot of fire and passion to it. So we're starting off with that same fiery, passionate energy, but the obstacle is having a nice new beginning where things get better for him. Something to do with his past. Interesting, Six of Wands. So there's something to do with his past that I think we will learn after September 10th. You know what? I haven't looked at the sentencing. We will look at the sentencing on, whether it'll happen on the 18th or not, because that would actually make sense in this case. Action is taken, Knight of Swords, things move forward. And it's because, Ten of Pentacles has always been my card for the Republican, and not just me, but I know other readers too, for the Republican Party. So it's sort of like they're saying, you have to do this, Donald. You need to do it. Bottom of the deck, he needs to get a whole lot more grounded. He needs to, and I think this is what his advisors are going to be saying, be more like the King of Pentacles. Be grounded, be down to earth. So I suspect there actually might be a few more. Time will tell, but the cards are certainly saying, look, he's going to be pushed in that direction. Okay. Whether it's pretty or not. Now, if the first one goes poorly, I can see how the reasoning might be, you might need to do another one, have like a do-over. That could be one of the suggestions. Okay, so will he actually be sentenced on the 18th? Because that's been sort of going back and forth. By the way, guys, my next video is going to be about Jack Smith and all of that has been unfolding. So lots of, I think, good and exciting news there. So that will be my next video, everybody. So will he actually be sentenced on the 18th? That is what I'm looking at. Will he actually be sentenced on the 18th? It just feels so like up in the air to me, like things are evolving and changing and a lot of decisions are being made right now, okay? The Moon card, to be determined, right? We don't see things clearly in the moonlight. This is like, maybe yes, maybe no. Let's keep going. The obstacle, okay, this is one of the outcome cards actually jumped out. The obstacle, Eight of Swords, restriction, the card of being tied down. Interesting. The card that went flying out was the Death card. Now the Death card, it's only in Hollywood that it's bad. It's the card of transition, transformation, change. Seven of Cups. Don't know, right? It's the card of indecision. So it's interesting how we're getting like, this is very convoluted. It's very up in the air. Okay, but balance and harmony is restored. Here's the Temperance card. Chariot, all systems go. Things move forward. So what I would say is they're very much in that plotting and planning phase. Should we do it on the 18th? Should we not? We have to factor in this and that. And, there's so many different things to look at, right? I think it probably will happen, but we may not know if it's going to happen until the last minute, because there's so much that we don't know. There's so much that's being hidden from us. The moon is about deception and lies, doing things in the dark of night, right? It's very like ominous. But here's the thing, 45's, hands are tied in this situation. Whether it happens on the 18th or not, it is going to happen, right? I know he is the king of delay, but you can only delay for so long. And then it has to come into fruition. And so I suspect that we won't know until the last minute, but it's going to be all systems go. I think it's going to happen. I think, there's there's an excellent chance that it's going to happen before the election. And I think we need it to happen before the election. Okay. So let's take a look at this. What's in your stars? It comes in a great box with like a nice booklet. And I am just going to shuffle them, take the top 3. And what you do is you just ask your higher self, the universe, what is it that I need to know right now? What is it that I need to know? Okay. All very insightful cards here. Okay. So, do you feel more drawn to 1, 2, or 3? Don't think about it. Go with your gut. Here we go. Card number 1, Pisces, okay, with the element of material. And it says create space. A house without walls. Look at that, a house without walls. When the walls start to close in, you need to find wide open spaces. So exactly the opposite of that 8 of Swords card that we just pulled for Trump. Dissolve the boundaries. It may be that you need more space in your calendar or the freedom to let yourself wander. So you're feeling cramped in, boxed in, like, oh, every day I'm doing the same thing. It's like that wash, rinse, repeat cycle, you know? You're looking for more freedom in your life. You need to free up some time in your schedule, do things that you enjoy, okay? For some of you, it could actually might mean too that you really are in a space that's too small for you, or you've outgrown your position at work. You know, you're ready to spread your wings. This is an ascendant card, and it's called Identity. And it says, a star rises in the east. And you can see the star coming up, so it's ascending. You are developing a key factor of your identity or personality. This impacts other people, but is also an affirmation of what is important to you. Allow for a new beginning. Remember, you are unique, and find your self-assurance. So, you know, tap into, like, this reminds me of your solar plexus chakra, right? Where you have your self-esteem, your self-worth. Get that going. See that beautiful yellow, you know, light spinning clockwise to your right. And allow yourself to be a shining star. Allow yourself to, you know, be you, right? We're all unique. We're all different. Let yourself shine. And then we get the card of leadership, which is Capricorn material. You see the geese flying in that V formation in front of the sun. Geese fly in formation. We should all have a chance to take the lead. Move to the front and spread your wings. Oh, a little bit of a, you know, theme developing here. In this position, no one can get in your way, but you have the force of the wind against you. So sometimes when we do spread our wings and we go to fly, we, you know, take off on a new adventure, whether it's starting a new business, new relationship, moving, you know, we're spreading our wings, but sometimes we are met with resistance. But that's okay. You know, that's life. Spread your wings anyways. No one can get in your way. So I love that. This is like a little nod from the universe. Like, okay, you want to go forward with this idea? Go for it. So, all right, everybody, it was a pleasure making this video. And like I said, we have a Jack Smith video coming up and the pick a pile for September. And if you haven't already, please hit like, comment, subscribe, check out membership, check out my website, dianeaquarius.com if you want a reading. Bye, everybody.